If them like me, them fire catapult of envy.
We met at a friend's dinner party. That was actually when we first met, and but before then, I spoke to her on the phone. At the party, we kind of locked eyes immediately. We started talking to each other as if we've known each other for a while. We said one or two jokes, and I think that was it for us. And the next time was our first date, and within 1 week we went on our first date. The next week we were on the second date, and the third week we went for like a vacation. We went to Niagara Falls in Canada, and it became official.
Make you vex, so why you love me like this?
I had no impression, to be honest, when I saw her the first time. She was just a regular person who was talking to me, and she paid me attention. We had 3 ladies on the table. I was the only guy on that same table, and she paid attention to me. And when she stood up and kind of turned around, first I said, okay, this is a beautiful girl, and she spoke very eloquently. I really didn't even understand how I was feeling at that time, but I knew there was something special, but I couldn't explain it then. But now, if you ask me now, I could tell you it was love. It was love at first sight.
That's his story right there. But then my story is, so I stood up to take pictures, and this uncle right here decided he would take pictures with his phone. But up to today, I haven't seen the pictures that he has taken with his phone.
Well, okay, I said a thing. I promised her that I would only show her that picture when she becomes my wife. So I still have that picture to date, and I will only show you that picture after our wedding day.
Okay, I'm waiting to see that.
No
then.
problem. I got you.
That shows bomb of jealousy.
The first date was good, but after he gave me the address of the restaurant he wanted to take me to, and the weather was very, very cold.
It was cold. It was really cold.
And I went to a different restaurant, a different location entirely. And I was stuck there for a while until he came to my rescue. And I kept on telling him that later in future, I'm going to tell our kids that their father left me outside under the cold.
Okay. I'm just gonna full disclaimer here. I gave her the right address. She went to the wrong location, but it was funny because the location she was at had almost the same thing as the real location.
Yeah.
But because I've lived in Brampton for a while, so when she, I kind of listened to the background, then I heard there was a train track. I'm like, she's on the train track, and there's a TD Bank and a CIBC Bank. She's only maybe 2 blocks away, so I had to go 2 blocks away, and I found her. And she was really cold. I did apologize. She says I kept her waiting in the cold, and I take that blame, but it was a good start for me.
Everybody knows say I want me, I know they like.
The most favorite thing about him is he loves to spend on me. He loves it. He can spend on me. He can use his last card, to buy what I want. So that's my favorite thing about him.
I think my most favorite thing about Messi is she's a great cook, and we know that it's hard to find a great cook, an African woman who cooks very good, especially living in North America. So she could make any kind of food. I've never lacked any kind of food at home. She would always package food, make food, send them over to my place. Why? Even if I have my mom, but gradually I just started eating only Messi's food, and I think that's my favorite thing about him. I think for me it's hard. I think she cares too much. Like sometimes when I like to think, and she knows my thinking position, and I think that kind of a little bit agitates me. Once I have my hands like this, and she's talking, she knows I'm thinking, and she's like, "What are you thinking about?" I'm like, I can't really, I haven't even figured out what I was thinking about, but She already knows, like, hey baby, what are you thinking about? Are you okay? Even at this photo shoot right now, I had 1 minute to think, and before I could even think about it, it's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I knew you're gonna ask. So I think over caring.
I would have said he took that thought right from my head, because sometimes also I just want to be alone and just be my thoughts, but then he's just always around there wanting to know what is going on, how can I help, what should I do? And I'm like, I just want to be alone, just let me be. But he's not going to be. He's going to sit beside me and say, okay, if you need me, I'm here. He's not far away, he's actually right beside me. So I think that's it for me too as well. Yeah. For me, the life after wedding, I'm looking forward to growing together with him, having a very good family, enjoying ourselves together, having nice trips together, experiencing new cultures together, traveling wide, and just being in each other's company. That is what I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to a strong African family, so we could raise the African home, because where we live, it's really, really difficult to raise a strong African home. And she possesses all the qualities of a good mother, of a good wife. So I'm looking forward to all that. I'm looking forward to, you know, to those traits, because when you meet a girl, you know how she's been trained from home. I would say she has a very, very proper upbringing. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to those qualities, those traits she has passed on to my kids. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for.